Hello, YouTube, and I'm reporting on another day in my busy life. Had a really interesting day today. I went and visited um, an old club that I used to work at. Just thought I'd stop in and say hello to everybody and see how they were doing. Uh, I know the owner and some of the staff members there, and actually one of the girls that I had taught to dance was working there. And so I just thought that I would stop in and say hello. And part of my interesting trip there tonight, I guess what I'm talking about, is as I was coming through the front door, one girl had approached me. And um, after greeting me with a hello and a nice warm smile, and she seemed um, really nice and had a great personality, she had asked me, did I know where she could score some cocaine. Not exactly the best intro greeting, you might say. I told her, of course not. You know, I don't do any extracurricular drugs. I don't drink. I don't smoke weed. I don't do anything. Not that I never have smoked weed. I have in my past, but um, that was a whole different leaf. But I told her, you know, I don't involve myself in any extracurricular activities of the sort. You know, if I have any extracurricular activities, it's athleticism or whatever. You know, I do positive things with myself in my life. You know, I have a family. Trying to do things for myself, and I've got goals that I've set. So I'm not into that. Told her I couldn't help her, so she asked me if I knew where she could get something at, and I had to explain to her again that I don't involve myself in that type of environment. So, no, I couldn't help her. Smoking cigarettes, okay, with this long ash on the end, talking to you guys, yeah. But anyway, it's gone. I ashed. But to make a long story short, uh, I walked through the door, and it was really saddening to me that there was a girl in there. I had heard all the other girls talking about her, and it's not hard to pay attention to when you hear people talk. You kind of zone in. Not that I was being nosy, but you couldn't help it. But the other girls were talking about this 18-year-old girl saying that she had a habit of snorting pills. And I'm thinking to myself, wow, where were her parents in the influence? You know, um, this girl's done gotten caught up in the whole scenery of the nightlife and the environment and the money in dancing, and has already at 18 years of age got caught up in the circle. That's one thing that I can honestly say. In the past, when I was growing up in the industry, I started dancing when I was 18, 19 years old. I never got involved in that stuff. I never was an addict. Uh, I was never one of the slushy drunks or nothing like that. I never had those issues. Coffee was my issue. Anybody that knows me, will tell you I am an addict at drinking coffee. That's the only thing that I've ever been guilty of. So, no, I don't really understand that because I never let that um, part of the nightlife get me. Never have, never will I. Um, like I explained to the girl tonight, I told her, I said, how can you be a business person when you're a consumer? You can't call yourself a business person when you're consuming. Either you're going to be the consumer or you're going to be the business person. You can't be both, one or the other. You have to choose. So when I was talking to her, you know, she just kind of said, you know, well, that makes real good sense. I never thought of it that way, you know. So I kind of enjoyed myself because I was able to talk to some of the girls and give them some fundamentals on uh, not getting caught up. One girl, really sweet girl, I got to talk to tonight. She was very humbling. she was enthused to know that I had been in this industry for a long time. I noticed that she was over in the corner, just shaking away in front of the mirror, and all the guys in the room were just looking at her. And I walked over to her and I was like, "If you're in this and you're dancing for money, why are you giving it away? Why are you just sitting there freely shaking yourself for everybody to see, and you're not making $1 out of it?" So it just kind of took me back. And when I said that to her, it gave her something to think about, because I don't think no one ever really said anything to her. And, things are a little different now than they were when I was coming up, dancing in this industry. It's really sad. A lot of girls don't have any super major role models. I don't consider a role model someone who's leaving the club at the end of the night partying and saying, "Hey, do you want to come with me?" Not really the best role model. The better role model, I would have to say, would be the girl that's going, "Look, you done made your money for the night. Go home, go take a shower, rest up, come back to work tomorrow. Put your money away." Better choice of friends, but I don't think no one has ever stepped up to even say anything, or has even cared to say anything. But it was kind of devastating for me to see all these young girls. They're just kind of getting caught up into the system of stuff, and they don't really have an outlet or a goal set to where they're planning on going from this, or where they're planning on taking their careers after this. If they're going to be in this industry for a long time, getting strung up on stuff early into their career is, you automatically know that's a ticking time bomb waiting to happen. They've already lit the fuse, and this their first year or two into the industry, and they plan on being in it for a while. You can see the long-term effect of it. So it's kind of sad, but it was good for me, because while I was in there visiting my friends, I did get to talk to some of the girls and give them my input on stuff, and share some of the things that I had been around, and how we did things in my time during dancing, and how I compose myself now. So it was, once again, it was, I guess you could say, it was a humbling experience for me, because I was able to share some thoughts with them, being that I don't have, well, I do have a daughter, but my daughter's been gone for 4 years now. She's passed, she was murdered 4 years ago. So I haven't gotten a chance to really uh, nurture any daughter. I have sons, but I haven't never got to nurture any little girls. And whenever I get a chance to talk to some young girls and guide them where their mothers aren't around, whether I'm an entertainer or not, for me, I feel like I've done my job at the end of the day. But anyway, I just wanted to vent that to you and let you know how my days went. But see you for another YouTube video, and it'll be coming in the next day or two, so, or unless I get something really exciting to talk about. So until then, see you, YouTube. Bye bye.